Hi there, Tanya D here. I am the host of Musing with Tanya D podcast, the season of the witches, coined for 2023, and the CEO of the Shamanic Healing Academy for online wizards looking to connect with their intuitive self at tanyad.com. And if you don't know me or are new to my channel, my show, I have been in the intuitive realm for most of my earthly existence. I primarily do this now through online digital products, my audio medicine room. Spirit guided me to work with specific mentors, including Elder Malidoma Somé, an indigenous medicine man, shaman and elder of the Dagara tribe in Dano, Burkina Faso, West Africa. I've actually visited his village, along with Cindy Dell. So we do have opportunities to be guided to specific mentors, to be proteges of their magic, medicine, and ritual. Well, why online? Well, I don't think I need to tell you that digital products, audio room listening, online are hands down the easiest, most fulfilling ways that really exist at the current moment. Just being able to connect with anyone from all over the world. I truly believe soon, besides that energy is the medicine of the future, that telepathy, a virtual subtle world, will really be on the horizon. So what else allows us to learn from the comforts of our own library in the sky? And chances are, if you're listening to this, your heart has the desire to connect with your intuitive self as well. Until we inspire, ignite our gift and purpose, the origins that reside within each and every one of us, chances are you may be running into the feelings of being stuck, repeating patterns, possibly missing more than just one thing or all the things. And if you happen to live in Salt Lake City, Utah, I'm going to be sharing insight into gift and purpose once again at Crohn's Hollow, September 30th at 2 p.m. It's a Saturday. I will also be doing one-on-one in-person cowrie shell divinations. Yay! On Thursdays. The link to apply is in the show notes. This is a live event, not online. Also, if you would like to investigate the rising of the origins, a free online immersion I do twice a year, the portal for the replays and other goodies I have left up for this year's rising, they are on the highway. And in this immersion, I walk you through the elementals, baby steps into integrating them, connecting to an elemental so you can see the elementals that you too can use to ground fundamentally, organically, and naturally. You're going to see, feel, and sense what elemental subscribes to you. So go on and head on over to club.tanyad.tv/rise to join this free immersion. Watch the replays. Otherwise, I will see you in person at Crohn's Hollow on Thursdays, noon to 4 p.m. for cowrie shell divinations, or on September 30th, where we discover our gift and our purpose, again in Salt Lake City, Utah. With that, blessings to you, my energetic beings, and welcome back to the Musing Moon Meditation. This Musing Moon Meditation is dedicated to the goddess of the night. As always, a full moon in the season of spirit, our psychic abilities, the subtle realm, the second full moon in the month, once in a blue moon star, highlighting our spiritual walk of fame. Blessed to bring you your medicine, your personal star to the planet at this time. There are a plethora of stars integrating, awakening, that are truly in need of an alternative guidance. Gift and purpose is really at the precipice of this divine timing. And arriving on Wednesday, the 30th of August, at the degree of spirit, our inner spirit, a blue supermoon, water, the ocean, the cosmos, the galaxy, mysticism, intuition, arriving at 9:36 p.m. Eastern, 8:36 p.m. Central, 7:36 Mountain, 6:36 Pacific. Check your timeline when she apexes for you. It's as if we are in the in-between, between spirit and reality, bringing spirit home, seeing spirit in our day-to-day reality, in our inner world. The crown is highly activated along with our high heart, our heart center, the divine heart. And the crown activates around the ages of 14 to 20 years. And not only is the crown divinely connected to spirit, but we also start a secondary development of our energetic centers, kind of a patterning or a weaving, a webbing, in which each energy center is actually recalibrated every year. So what does that mean? What does that look like? While you are going through this cycle, the crown, our spiritual connection, we are recalibrating our root at age 14, physical empathy, safety, security, manifesting abilities. At 15, we begin to recalibrate our spiritual acumen along with our emotional empathy, feeling empathy, or our sacral, so on and so forth. With the moon in Pisces, our emotional empathy recycling through the season of what we feel brings us to this returning as well. We revisit those times during the season of spirit. And Pisces is the 12th, the final house of the cosmic wheel, opposite her highness, Virgo. And I truly say that with love. The high heart, Virgo, and Pisces hold this energy of healing, health, physical, mental, the physical realm, reality, the spiritual world, the subtle field. This truly is energy or spirit to matter, our subtle bodies. Having 2 full moons in one season, 1 month, really indicates a huge surge, a cosmic bliss, a big release of energies. Something just may exit our lives, things like relationships, a job, healing a trauma, psychic debris, those kind of energies that aren't really ours to carry. Whatever it is for you, this is really up for releasing under this cosmic celestial wishing tree of this rare blue moon. Chances are you may feel forever changed, left with more energetic space to feel in your world, your auric field. Often things happen for us as they're happening for us, creates a filtering of feeling unsettling, possibly at first, and holding the potential for the promise of something new, sprouting from the seeds that may feel empty. So the cosmic weather is filtering us to be extra patient, compassionate towards ourselves for this new sprouting of these seeds to really flourish and begin. And with so many planets off on holiday, 6 to be exact, it really isn't uncommon to have a few off on holiday during a event, but 6 is kind of a divine rare treat. And when planets are off on holiday, the energy tends to have us filtering through into the past. It's a time of reflection instead of really moving forward. The outer world energy may create some delays, miscommunication, missteps, mishaps, feelings of uncertainty. Maybe you feel as if you are in a circle, a spiraling spin, not sure of who you are, what's on your docket, as the outer world is kind of muddy, cluttered. Our inner realms can be our home, our vital sanctuary, our divine inner compass. And how often do we really praise the sound of silence, inner stillness, soliciting our inner solitude? It's a state of non-action with action, that very yin energy. And the universe is conversing with us to really go within, connecting with our inner spiritual realms and recognizing our own wealth of wisdom, ancient wisdom of our bones that lives really within us. Journaling with the moon, soliciting our inner solitude, and walking with nature or in the realm of nature. These are all fantastic ways to really connect and calm our vital eye, our vital energy, our mind. Entering into the core of our heart, our God spot, sharpening our intuition, our gift and purpose, those psychic abilities, working with our gift and purpose so they really stream in naturally, organically. The energy that's often offered to us, however, we are the ones to make the choice to really utilize our gift and purpose, our magic, our medicine, taking the first steps to really solicit our solitude, the stillness, and trust that this patience, this inner patient quality will eventually lead us to the next right step on our path forward. So this moon is really assisting us on this journey. It's holding these dreamy, sensitive vibrations, really taking us on the imaginal journey to truly listen to our inner voice. Dreams may be more prophetic. That's what I find whenever our crown is highlighted, and the universe may be sending signs with pure clarity, the purest of clearness. Receiving visitations possibly from our ancestors, angels, spirit guides. There really is magic under this moon. So really staying open to what it's offering you, even if you are moving through the shedding of the old, cleansing, releasing of all the things. This full moon also has the energy of Saturn, the gravity of our emotions. So we may feel as if we are receiving responsibilities, committing to a spirit, adding a bit of seriousness to this gravitational pull, returning us back to spirit in a way, to our emotional field. So you may feel like deep diving inwards, where obstacles between which is what is real and what is spirit, the imaginal, forcing us to really take a breath, step back, take a pause. You may need to really face your feelings with some spiritual divine love coming from your higher self, the self that is you in its purest form. So go ahead and reflect back to June when Saturn first went off on holiday. Issues around that time may just kind of creep back in, circling back, looking to responsibilities. The energy of Saturn is really asking us to step up to the plate, take responsibility for our inner world, our lives, whatever is troubling us or even tormenting. There's no need to blame. Just be authentic, be honest, be accountable for whatever is going on around you. There's no need to play the role of the victim, self-sabotaging ourselves, just accepting what is and getting on with our creation of a solution, soul-driven solution, by initiating responsibilities. And Neptune is also in the mix, the ruling planet, home, opposing Mars. So this action is happening in reality. So observe, be in an observation. This may bring a sense of delusion, possibly a confused mind, confusion within our reality, even the rug beneath our feet shaking that rug with Uranus connected to Neptune. Maybe you're noticing your thoughts are outside the structure of the box, the programs, the conditionings, the splash pad. Thoughts abound. Things are not what they appear. This is like quantum. And we also have Pluto in the mix, transforming the structures that be, possibly some rebellion. You may even feel rebellious. Mercury, too, off on holiday, revisiting a past reflection with a kiss of Jupiter, shining light upon our brilliance, our optimistic curiosities. Uranus is assuring us to think and believe differently. It's an opportunity to really allow who we are authentically to shine indefinitely. Venus is tapping in, nudging Jupiter, bringing out some heartfelt desires, indulging ourselves with fun out in the sun, being in the world, being in reality, the element of surprise, the pleasure ladder. So flick off, literally take your hands and start flick off the responsibilities of feeling the weight of this world. If you happen to journal with the moon, return back to February around the new moon in Pisces. Reflecting on that, you may feel especially reflective, a little more sensitivity. So it's a fantastic time to really release our emotions, the energy in motion. Let go of people, places, situations, events, forgiveness, compassion to our compassionate heart. Anything that is really dimming your starlight, bringing you down. The full moon is going to embody themes around abundance, reflection, and releasing. It's our moon sign that reflects our inner world, our personal watery world. But being in the season of Pisces and a full super blue moon, you may literally be feeling more intuitive, dreamy, possibly a sensitive soul whose emotions are really filtering more compassion, creativity. So the moon is really asking us to shed what is no longer in soul service, getting rid of the debris so that we can call in our heart's desires, our high heart, our spirit heart, and bring in those manifestations. Where new moons are a time when we call in our manifestations, full moons, especially this one, is about having faith, trusting the universe or whatever intuitive gift and power that you believe in. With this blue supermoon being in Pisces and just embodying that introspection, spirituality, inner healing. This blue moon, particularly, this energy will not happen again for like 9 years. So energetically, this potent energy rises. You may feel it if you're intuitive and gifted. We all are. It rises 3 days before and it peaks on the day of the full moon, apexing, and it begins to fade away for 3 days after. So it's giving us a full pleasure week, if you will, a dream week to work with these potent energies of the goddess of the night. And as a reflector, I just want to say, I do find cleansing our auric field, the energy body, the subtle body, clearing away any and all clutter or debris that was never ours to carry. We often pick up psychic junk in the trunk, debris from the outer world, the world around us, our environment. So really tending to our auric fields or our subtle bodies. It really is a divine, powerful time. And I have done, if you've tuned in before, I have done a wash, a cleansing of our entire field, a subtle scrubbing, if you will, in other moon meditations. So really using your intuition. All we really need is clear intention, clarity. You don't need any fancy tools. Comment below if you would like an auric field cleansing meditation, and I for sure will get that on the highway. But one thing that is definitely worth remembering is that a Piscean full moon assists us to get in touch with our emotions, our sensitivities, those subtle energies, the unseen, giving us the freedom to express, to channel the energy of our internal expression. And I'd say through sound, music, something larger than ourselves. Sandalphon might literally start singing songs, whispering melodies in your ear. It may even feel like a quantum weaving or a quantum jumping, a little topsy-turvetish, to really wrap our earthly reality, physical mind around while we're kind of in this cosmic soup with this weather streaming in. So it really is an opportunity to connect with our authenticity, our higher selves, our spirit selves, clearing the path, clearing away what no longer is serving us, creating space for what is more heart aligned. So you may feel literally like the rug is really being ripped out from underneath you, beneath you. It's as if the universe is challenging us on all levels. But on the opposing side of the coin, when the debris has settled, this is when we really are able to take the breath, take the pause, and recognize our soul's innate transformation for the good, the gooder, and the greatest of all time. We are really moving through some extraordinary times, extraordinary frequencies, really paving the pathway forward for a higher way of living on both a personal and a collective level. I really believe this will feel otherworldly in a positive insight and a positive way. So for the Pisces, it's time to put yourself first. Boundaries might feel harsh, maybe self-limiting, but actually they're there for you to reserve your energy for the right people, opportunities, and honoring your own needs. When in doubt, utilizing your intuition to be your guide as the focus is shifting to self-awareness and embracing a fresh view, a perspective of yourself. This lunar phase is offering you a mystical, magical opportunity to reflect, release outdated notions of your identity, potential, the energy surrounding the energy of it as you step up to the plate, taking responsibility for how you present yourself out into the world. It truly is all about shedding those old images, perceptions that are really no longer, probably have never been, aligned with who you've become in the moment. So think of it like an energetic clearing out of your wardrobe, your closet. It's time to toss out the old wardrobe that no longer suits your innate style. So you may find that your self-perception is different from how your family ever saw you. It's perfectly fine. The key is to confidently step into your skin. This is who you are. This is how you're choosing to express your vitality, your starlight. So the essence of this full moon really lies in really recognizing that you can't continue living in a version of yourself that has no longer fitting you. You've really undergone growth and transformation throughout timelines. So it really is vital, it's crucial to let go of the outdated image that you may have held once upon a time. You're being encouraged to embrace the changes, the transformations that you've experienced, and embrace the new person that you've evolved into. Just asking yourself, who am I? How do I still hold myself to the standards or even the ideals, the ideas that you've possibly outgrown? And for the Aries, You may be feeling like it's time to do some soul navigation, some searching of your soul, spending time to reflect, to go and solicit your inner solitude will actually be a huge benefit, where you discover who you really want to be and what is it that your heart desires to manifest. So it's important to kind of prioritize rest, recovery. Again, soliciting that inner solitude. It may throw you a little bit of a curveball. Why? Because it's kind of popping up in the sector of life that is your subconscious world. It's spirituality. It is gift and purpose, the divine. This realm is linked to your mental well-being, spiritual connections, imagination, healing. So you're kind of in for a awareness of going inward, introspection. And I get it. You're the kind of sign that really thrives on action, eager to charge ahead, conquer the next challenge. But there's a kicker here. This full moon really wants you to take your foot off the gas pedal, take a breath, take a pause in the moment, in the stillness, urging you to kind of dive deep, go inward, explore how you can establish a deeper connection within yourself, your inner worlds of spirituality. So you may be wondering, how could you find this inner peace, this inner calm, with all the outer world doing the hustle? This may be through doing something physical like exercise, uncovering relaxation, doing a different hobby. So it's kind of time to prioritize rest, relaxation, replenishing your vital energy. So it's really kind of calling or invoking you to have a different kind of action, the kind that's rooted in healing, self-care, self-discovery, and just embracing this pause as an opportunity to unwind, recharge, connecting with your inner self. It really is all about finding your own gift, your own purpose, your unique path to stillness, inner peace. So really asking yourself, what are the ways that you can integrate some self-reflection into your life, allowing your mind, body, and spirit to rest, take a reprieve, relax. Taurus, are you ready to stretch out upon the leaves of your branches? Comfort zones, comforting people really help you process emotions, heal. However, sometimes you need to get out there. Consider various perspectives. Don't be afraid to speak up or even go against the patterning, go against the grain. As this full moon approaches, you may sense some emotions kind of bubbling up from the depths of your soul heart. These feelings are really related to your interactions within your social circle. So this event carries the potential to assist you to ease any suspicions, mystical worries about where you stand with the people who you are connected with in your village. Full moons often have a moment for reveling or revealing truths, and this one's no different. It really is like a cosmic light, a flashbulb shining on your relationships, exposing how you truly feel about your friends, your society, your gift and purpose, gaining insights into how your personal goals, philosophies really align. Are they aligned with yours? So it's crucial to let go of those assumptions that you may have had about your social grouping, your all things 11th house, really. Instead, embracing a clear direction that allows everybody's spiritual truths to really be accentuated, coming to light. This can actually lead to a deeper understanding of your interconnected experiences. And you may even realize that certain individuals within your social circle, your community, your tribe, are maybe holding you back from fully stepping into your skin, your power, and just appreciating your journey, where you've come from and where you're going. Using this galactic energy to really gain clarity, inner peace, grow stronger, both within your social circles, along with on your personal path towards your dreams. So maybe ask yourselves, where have I compromised too much, or maybe not enough of myself for the sake of others? Or can I be more aware of where people's true intentions are? What are those all about? Gemini, you truly are meant to achieve great things, especially in your career. So don't limit yourself. If anybody is holding you back or pushing your boundaries, stand your ground. Trust that you do know what is heartfelt best for you. These lunar energies are spotlighting shining your brilliance on your public image, how people perceive you. And yes, this truly does directly link to your career. So you may find yourself at a crossroads. Maybe you're feeling like you're in a place you'd rather not be. However, what's really fascinating about the lunarities, it's the potential for you to tap into your intuition. It's like a cosmic truth serum, revealing your inner genius, your genuine sentiments about your current endeavors, how the world sees you, views you. So this is like your cue to really step back, assess your career path, examine how you envision your future. It might even ignite the urge to shed those limiting beliefs that truly have been holding you back. So this is your moment, your cue to initiate discussions about promotions, seeking the raise you deserve, even scouting out those fresh job opportunities. So if your current career path isn't in alignment with your true essence, the mark you wish to leave on the world, it's time to consider a change, releasing the need for that external approval, success. Focus on the confidence that comes from pursuing your own shining light, your own gift and purpose, your shining path. This blue supermoon is your cosmic cheerleader. So go ahead and listen to that inner voice, reevaluate your path in your career direction. Don't be afraid to allow your brilliance, your light to shine through in ways that may feel right for you. And ask yourself, is the image people have of me truly aligned with the imagination I have for myself? Are they flowing? Cancer. There is no such thing as perfect, so don't expect everything to go exactly as planned. Embracing all parts of your journey, even when things do go wrong, you don't need to start over every time that you make a mistake, have an energetic hiccup, hit a roadblock, be at a crossroads. Keep learning, exploring. It's all part of this magical adventure. So get ready to just loosen up, shed those fears that might be holding you back. I totally get it. Seeking safety is just nature for many Cancer energies, moon, rising, or whatever. That's why stepping out of your comfort zone often feels like a challenge or an obstacle. So this lunarity is landing in the part of your life that's all about spirituality, belief systems, personal philosophies, epiphanies, morals, the grand visions of the starry night that you have for your life's journey. It's epic. This is where the magic really happens. It's essential to really grant yourself permission to step beyond those comfy boundaries that you may have set for yourself and to leave it at the beachside home, explore new things, bring back those hidden treasures, embracing new experiences, venturing beyond your comfort zone. That just might feel a little uncertain, even ambiguous, but that's where the magic resides, the growth. Wisdom blossoms from those experiences. So this full moon is a splendid opportunity to really realize that sometimes all you truly need is a change in your perspective, that mountaintop view, to get you back into your aligned path, your essence. So really asking yourself, what experiences are going to really remind you that you still believe in and you are aligned with what you are pursuing? Like asking yourself, what am I aligned with that I am spiritually believing in that is worth pursuing? Leo. So it's not an easy task to let go and allow. However, it's one that will make room for what is truly meant for you. Releasing what doesn't serve you, no longer communicating with others authentically. If being who you are and speaking your truth means losing someone, so be it. Dive into the full potentiality. This may be a real emotional roller coaster for you that can shine your brilliance, your light on some deep aspects, a deep part of your life. Why? Because it's illuminating the energy around your shared experiences. We're talking about intimacy, transformation, all the things that we inherit from the people closest to us in that cosmic wardrobe. One of the biggest realizations may be the need to really step up, offer better support to those around you, those that you love in your village. However, it's a two-way street. You also need to ensure that you're receiving the support, the intimacy, vulnerability that builds those strong, meaningful connections. Energetic boundaries may come into play. So how can you establish those healthy limits with those that are actually the closest to you, the nearest and dearest? Ensuring that you're not absorbing any negativity that you'd rather not carry. Also, creating these boundaries really fosters a solid understanding between you along with others regarding what you're really comfortable with. So it's kind of a journey of allowing and letting go and embracing what lies beneath the surface, even if it's not all sunshine, roses, and rainbows. This is all about developing those more profound, vulnerable relationships by really acknowledging, addressing what's hidden in those shadows. So asking yourself, what baggage do you carry that is yours, and what baggage was left for you by others that you actually took on the responsibility to carry forward? Virgo, while you are reality, you may get caught up in the fantasies from time to time. It's time to actually seek romance, partnerships. This is a reminder for you that intimacy is a desire of humanity. Relationships with others are kind of a part of the process. So approaching those partnerships from a grounded space and place, consider revisiting some old commitments. So here is where your partnerships are lighting up: relationships, marriage, legal documents, contracts, promises, possibly soul promises. So this is a moment all about evaluating those agreements that you've made, whether they still hold true for you. Are they authentic? And it's not really like laying out the blanket that all your connections and commitments need an overhaul, but it's prime time for a thorough introspection, going inward. So maybe take a stroll through memory lane with your friendships, personal, professional, and assess whether they're still aligned with your needs. It really isn't uncommon for relationships to change and shift, especially if they're no longer serving a positive, optimistic gift and purpose. So this lunarity may stir up those emotions, pushing you to consider releasing certain friendships, connections. The cosmic truth serum about how you or others experience these relationships could actually bubble to the surface. So it's a chance to enhance the way you connect with others, be it through heartfelt conversations with loved ones or just revisiting personal contracts, professional ones. What truly matters is that you approach the situations with vulnerability, empathy. This is about acknowledging your needs, the needs of those around you as well. So really asking yourselves, do the relationships in your life make you feel as though you can show up stress-free, or are there conversations to be navigated that will make you feel more at peace? Inner peace is actually one of your mantras. Libra, this is a great time for you to reconnect with yourself. Spending time alone, your spiritual, emotional health will actually benefit from soliciting your inner solitude. Rest. Don't be afraid to just say no. It's time for you to really set some boundaries. You're being invited to step into the nitty-gritty of your inner world, your routines, your work, health, all things that often go to the sideshow unnoticed because they're just a part of the daily grind. So let's talk about the potential of this lunarity. It's going to shed light on those who procrastinate, those procrastination tendencies that may pop up with significant tasks or projects, things at work, even with health. It could illuminate your true feelings about what it is you do, your soul service out into the world, your professional relationships, the responsibilities that you hold in this sphere. It's time to recognize whether your day-to-day energies are in flow with your inner solitude, your rhythm within your current situation, and really making sense if they're more counterproductive than productive. However, it's time to notice, take it as a signal, an alert signal, to explore ways to let go of anything that is counterproductive, any of those elements. It's time to introduce new, optimistic, positive experiences in your world, your inner world. So it's wise to kind of steer clear of those indulging bad habits. Things like excessive drinking, smoking, overeating, junk food. This is all happening in your 6th house. It's okay to enjoy some sort of comforts and some soul-nourishing experiences, being that this is Pisces, but striving for balance. Speaking of which, take a moment to examine your health, your physical well-being. Finding the balance, the equilibrium, the harmonics is actually crucial. So ask yourself, in your wildest dreams, what would your day-to-day inner world, your schedule, your health look like? And does your life currently align with that vision? Scorpio. Don't allow fear or rationality to hold you back from chasing your dreams, pursuing your passions, projects that you're excited about, whatever that is. Do what feels best for you, trusting your intuition, and follow your passions. What ignites your passions? And brace yourself, because this full moon is going to cast its illumination, its brilliance on the part of your life connected to your creativity, enjoyment, romance, basically anything that involves those creative juices, getting them in the flow, illuminating. The starlight is on. The goddess is all about what really is igniting those feelings of happiness that really come from your authenticity, embracing who you are without worrying about anybody else's opinions. So it's a time for you to really take a step back, reflect on your hobbies, your crafting, your romance, your creativity. Which ones do bring that big heart, genuine smile to your face? What illuminates it? And at the same time, maybe unintentionally, what's something that's holding you back from fully savoring the experience? And looking into your love life. Are you receiving the kind of love that truly resonates with your heart, your flavor? And as you uncover what really lights up, ignites your heart, don't just leave it at that, simmering. It's time to weave through the joys into the fabric of your life, allowing the goddess of the night to guide you towards a greater sense of inner self-fulfillment, authentic enjoyment. So really asking yourself, what makes you feel like a kid in the candy store with the cotton candy, your ice cream? How can you make sure that you're adding more of that ingredient into your day-to-day life? Sagittarius. Well, you're a very spontaneous, adventurous ingredient who is often on the move energetically. Your domestic life is still closely connected to your inner world. So just make sure that you give yourself a safe place to land, creating a sense of home. What does that feel like? Because it's shining light on the areas of your life that revolve around home, family, upbringing, overall foundation, emotional foundation, security. So there's some key questions that you should be asking yourself, reflecting, inner world. What are the things in your life that heartfelt, genuinely provide you with a sense of support, comfort? And on the opposing side, what might be causing instability, preventing you from feeling authentically secure? So it's time to really dig into your own crevice, those tendencies, acknowledging them head on. You know how you may tend to be that free-spirited adventurer, wanderer, just kind of going through life. It's time to really address the opposite side of the coin. Sometimes we avoid. It's an avoidance mechanism that really kicks in. So the goddess of the night is illuminating, highlighting those past wounds, those unfulfilled desires. So it's essential to really reflect, take a step back, and allow yourself to sit with those feelings, validating them instead of seeking out the next adventure. Think of it as a moment of that inner self-reflection, a chance to truly understand your emotional foundation, the landscape. It really is all about embracing the present, delving into those sentiments that may have been lingering in your auric field in the background. So just asking yourself, when all the distractions are stripped away, what do you authentically, truly need to feel fantastic? Capricorn. Are you ready to cultivate a practice of a judgment-free zone that really allows your authenticity, your self-expression, all your wildest dreams to come to the forefront? Allow yourself to be gentle with you and those outside of you. It really is a time to really take a closer look at your surroundings, your environment. I'm talking about those mundane aspects of your life, places that you frequent, the social media you engage with, your modes of communication, daily interactions in your local environment, possibly your own inner world. It goes beyond that. So just really think about how you're tapping into utilizing your gift, your purpose, your skills, talents, those attributes. So this is a moment, it's a time to shift, to cultivate a deeper sense of gratitude for all the little things. Possibly do a gratitude to self journal. Straightforward communication may also be a theme. This is your third house, so maybe you've noticed that you've fallen into the mundane routines and your heart is yearning for change, transformation. Now's the time to really act on those feelings. Maybe consider revisiting learning opportunities, creative projects that you may have started but you didn't quite finish. Maybe a subject that's captured your vitality, piqued your interest. Take the deep dive, plunge in, tying up those loose ends. So the lunarities of this moon is all about decluttering your mental landscape to really better appreciate the beauty in all of life's little things, the baby things, and asking yourself, in what ways can you communicate more effectively to you and be more present in the moment to appreciate all the things around you? It's about those baby things. Aquarius. Not everybody deserves your innovative energy, my friend. Consider what, even who, makes you feel your elevated best. Invest in those situations, those people, those events. You're going to find stability through a balance of give and take in that dynamic. So be very intentional with your gift, your purpose, your energy. This is lighting up the sector of your material possessions, finances, all the things that really hold value, meaning in your life. So it's time to really take a breath, ponder over what you own, what do you cherish. Now, I understand that this energy, frequency, vibration of Pisces may feel a little bit awkward, strange, because you tend to lean towards that intellectual side. And Pisces is more the steamy dreams. It's elusive, it's imaginative, it's in the spectrum. But there's something intriguing about this vibration. So really taking a moment to pause and consider the physical stuff around you, how it's really linked to your emotional state of awareness. And just make sure that you're not placing too much importance on those specific items that only really pile stress onto your magical, mystical plate. Allowing yourself permission to recognize that sometimes the best answers about what truly makes you feel secure might really emerge from your emotional foundation rather than a logical point of view. You're an innovator, so allow this full moon, the energy, to guide you in finding that balance between what you possess, what brings you that inner peace, and really asking yourselves about your possessions, money making, what satisfies you, what's validating a deeper truth within yourself, and what's maybe just a distraction on your cosmic soup plate. Now, welcome to the powerful full blue SuperMoon meditation, aligning with the dreamy energy, the mystical, the magical, the subtle, the crown center in the season of Pisces. So really allowing your in-breath and your out-breath to become one. I always like to hold for a count of 3 on the inhale. Imagine, I would say, spiritual white light, violet, effervescent light coming down into the crown, all the way down to your highest of hearts, and just finding a comfortable, quiet space, allowing yourself to really fully immerse in the goddess of the night, into this lunar cosmic webbing, into this journey. So just focus on your breath, your inhale and your exhale. Again, inhale for a count of 3 through the crown, violet light, all the way down to your high heart. Hold for a count of 3. Exhaling slowly. Closing your eyes and just taking a deep breath in. And again, as you inhale and hold for a count of 3 and just exhale slowly, feeling the weight of the day lifting off of your shoulders as you truly prepare to journey within, going into your inner sanctuary, your inner soliciting of your inner solitude, your spiritual plane. And with each inhale, just imagine drawing in that calming violet light. It possibly may turn blue. It may feel periwinkle, indigo. And as you exhale, release any tension, stress. Inhale through the crown, serenity, holding down into your higher heart. And as you exhale, all the tension, the stress, the worries, allowing the rhythm of your breath to anchor you in to this very present moment. Inhale through the crown, sacred spiritual light, violet, effervescent, periwinkle, blue options. And just visualize yourself standing in a serene place. You're being bathed in the soft glow of this illumination, the brilliance of this moonlight. And as you look up, you see the bounty, the fullness of this blue supermoon, brightly illuminating and shining in the night sky. It's silvery blue, violet light illuminating everything around you. As you're breathing in and exhaling, go ahead and imagine yourself near a tranquil body of water, whether it's an ocean, a lake, a pond, a moving river. As the moon's reflection dances upon the waters, the surface of the waters, creating a vital, shimmering pathway of light. Feeling the calmness, the gentle waves lapping in at your feet, caressing them in those waves. The energy of Pisces surrounds you, the imagination, the mysticism, the dreams, inviting you to embrace your intuition, your creativity, those deep-seated emotions, allowing you to let go of any and all boundaries as you connect with your inner self, reflecting, allowing your emotions to flow like the currents of the water, the ebb and the flow of the moon, the rivers, the ponds, the lakes, the oceans. Inhale through your crown and hold to your high heart as the moon's light infuses you with its energy, setting your intentions for this moment, validations. What expressions, what dreams, aspirations do you wish to manifest? Feeling them in your heart as if they are already coming true. They're already validated. Reaching out your hands upwards and towards the moon, feeling the goddess of the night, the ethereal energy pouring down into you. Imagine, if you will, a shimmering violet light enveloping you, embracing you, filling you with a sense of peace, inner healing, inner empowerment. Take a breath and a pause. And as you bask in the light of the moon's light, visualizing any worries, doubts, fears, dissolving into the water around you, allowing the ocean, the mysticism, the imagination, the energies of Piscean waters to cleanse and heal your spirit. Inhale through your crown down to your high heart, the effervescent color of violet, and allow yourself to really take a moment expressing gratitude for this connection, this mystical, beautiful connection with the full blue supermoon, the energy of Pisces, feeling the support of the universe, the love surrounding you from the universe. Inhale through the crown that effervescent violet, slowly cascading as you return your awareness to the present moment. Go ahead and gently wiggle your fingers, your toes, bringing yourself back into your own essence, into the room, into your awareness. And when you are ready, gradually, slowly open your eyes, take a breath and a pause. I would feel like taking a long inhale and make your exhale even longer. Thank you for joining in with this full blue supermoon meditation, and allow yourself to carry the serenity, the inspiration of this experience with you as you continue on your journey. And may the energy of Pisces guide you towards your mystical, magical dreams. And with that, I say Ashe, blessings to you and for you. And just as a side note, a few days after the blue supermoon peaks, Venus does come off holiday. So this is a very powerful energy, returning us to where we once were. Often it can trigger our star, our heart's energy, our high heart towards issues around those relationships, money, self-worth, values. If those themes have been kind of on your docket in your life since July, you may sense things have reached their climatic point. They've reached their apex, so they can finally be resolved, completed. So by the time Venus really opens up the door around the 3rd of September, the energy of this lunarity cascades, and either a relationship or issues with money, feeling valued, can be cleared away, cleansed. So you may find that some relationships literally fall away, as they do need to, in order to create more inner peace, harmony, balance in our day-to-day lives. And at the core of our heart center, with Venus off on holiday, it really did create a path towards our greatest love. So whatever transpired, keep it close knitted to your own desires, your own high heart, and just know that showing love sometimes comes in the form of saying yes and what else. However, other times in the form of just validating and saying no, not today. And if this episode inspired you in some mystical, magical way, dreams alive, please take a screenshot of you tuning in, listening on your device, post it to your Instagram stories, tagging at the Tanya D. You could also allow yourself to keep this momentum flowing, paying it forward, sharing with your friends, subscribing with my channel. The link also to donate to my Musing Moon meditations or anything that I've created filling into your heart is also in the show notes. And with that, I will see you on the other side. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Blessings as always to you and for you.